G'day everyone! We've just landed in the land down under, and already the excitement is buzzing in the air. From the moment we stepped off the plane, we were greeted with warm smiles and that unmistakable Aussie charm. There's something about arriving in a new country that fills you with anticipation, and here in Australia, it feels like anything is possible. Welcome to Australia, a land where the sun blazes, the earth glows red, and the wildlife is like nowhere else on Earth. The landscapes here are wild and untamed, stretching as far as the eye can see. Every corner promises a new adventure, and every moment feels like a scene from a storybook. From the plane, I saw a patchwork of green forests, blue oceans, and the iconic rusty orange outback. It's a breathtaking sight, one that makes you realize just how vast and diverse this country truly is. The contrast between the lush coastlines and the rugged interior is simply stunning. This isn't just a holiday, it's a journey into a world of wonder. We're here to discover, to explore, and to experience the magic that Australia has to offer. Every step forward is a step into the unknown, and that's what makes it so thrilling. The air was warm, scented with eucalyptus, and alive with the sound of kookaburras. The gentle rustle of leaves and the distant calls of birds create a symphony that's uniquely Australian. It's a sensory experience that instantly makes you feel connected to the land. My family and I, khaki-clad and binoculars in hand, were ready for adventure. We'd spent weeks planning, reading about the incredible animals and landscapes we might encounter. Now, standing at the edge of the wild, our hearts raced with excitement and curiosity. We weren't just here to spot animals. We wanted to connect, to learn their stories and understand why they matter. Meeting local guides and conservationists, we hope to gain a deeper appreciation for the creatures that call Australia home and to see firsthand the efforts to protect them. Our journey would take us through ancient forests and endless grasslands, each corner hiding a new surprise. From towering trees that have stood for centuries to open plains teeming with life, every landscape tells its own story. There's a sense of timelessness here, a feeling that you're walking through history. In Australia, you walk softly, listen closely, and look with your heart. The land teaches you patience and respect, rewarding those who take the time to truly observe. Every sound, every movement is a clue to the wonders that surround you. The promise of seeing a kangaroo or a koala was irresistible. These iconic animals are more than just symbols. They're living reminders of Australia's unique natural heritage. Spotting one in the wild is a moment you'll never forget. So come along, let's explore the wonders of Australia together and make memories that last a lifetime. The adventure begins now, and who knows what incredible stories we'll discover along the way. Australia is calling, and we're ready to answer. Our first mission: find the iconic kangaroo. As we set out into the heart of the Australian outback, anticipation buzzed in the air. Kangaroos are more than just a symbol of Australia. They're a living link to the wild spirit of this land, and spotting one in its natural habitat is a true privilege. We arrived at a lush sanctuary, and there they were, dozens of kangaroos, some grazing peacefully, others basking in the warm sun. The scene was tranquil, almost dreamlike, as the kangaroos moved with a gentle grace, blending perfectly into the golden grass and eucalyptus trees. We approached quietly, careful not to disturb them. A few lifted their heads, their large ears twitching as they watched us with curiosity. Despite our presence, they remained calm, their eyes reflecting a quiet intelligence and a sense of peace. The highlight of our visit: a mother kangaroo, her joey peeking shyly from the safety of her pouch. It was a magical moment, witnessing the bond between mother and baby, a reminder of the gentle side of these powerful creatures. Kangaroos live in groups called mobs, and watching them interact was fascinating. They rely on each other for safety, always alert to danger, and their social bonds are strong. Within the mob, you can see a sense of community and cooperation that helps them thrive in the wild. Two young bucks began to box playfully, their powerful tails acting as a third leg for balance. This sparring is a natural part of kangaroo life, helping them build strength and establish their place within the group. Every part of a kangaroo is built for survival in the bush. muscular legs for leaping great distances, strong tails for balance, and a gentle spirit that belies their strength. Their unique anatomy allows them to cover vast distances in search of food and water. Watching them hop effortlessly across the landscape was truly unforgettable. With each powerful bound, they seemed to embody the freedom and wildness of Australia itself, moving as if they were born to roam these open spaces. Kangaroos aren't just Aussie icons, they play a vital role in the ecosystem. By grazing, they help maintain the balance of plant life, and their presence supports countless other species that share their habitat. My encounter with these incredible animals filled me with joy and a deep respect for their resilience. It also inspired a determination to help protect their wild home, ensuring future generations can experience this wonder. These marsupials truly are the wild heart of Australia, embodying the untamed beauty and spirit of this land. Seeing kangaroos in the wild is a memory I'll always cherish, a reminder of nature's wonders and the importance of preserving them for generations to come. Next, we ventured deep into the heart of Australia's eucalyptus forests, where the air is tinged with the scent of fresh leaves and the sunlight filters softly through the canopy. Here, we searched for one of the country's most beloved and iconic creatures, the gentle koala, a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife. Spotting a koala high in the branches, curled up like a fuzzy teddy bear, felt like discovering a hidden treasure in the wild. Their round, fluffy ears and button noses make them instantly endearing. Despite their nickname, koalas aren't actually bears, they're marsupials. After spending months developing in their mother's pouch, the tiny joeys climb onto her back, clinging tightly as she moves through the treetops. We watched in awe as a mother carefully navigated the branches, her joey peeking out from her fur, learning the ways of the forest from the safety of her back. Koalas have a highly specialized diet, feeding almost exclusively on eucalyptus leaves. These leaves are tough and low in nutrition, but koalas have adapted to extract what little energy they can. To conserve energy, koalas spend up to 20 hours a day sleeping or resting, nestled in the crooks of tree branches where they feel safe and secure. Their picky diet means they rely on specific species of eucalyptus, making their forest homes both precious and incredibly vulnerable to change. Watching a koala slowly wake, stretch its limbs, and begin to nibble on fresh leaves was a peaceful and profound reminder of nature's gentle rhythms. Koalas are perfectly adapted to life in the treetops, with strong limbs and sharp claws for climbing, but their survival is closely tied to the health of these forests. Looking up at a sleepy koala nestled high above, I felt a deep sense of responsibility to protect their fragile world and ensure their safety for generations to come. We are their guardians. By protecting their forests, we safeguard not only their future, but the delicate balance of the entire ecosystem they call home. The quiet joy of spotting a koala in the wild is a rare and precious gift, one that reminds us of the beauty we must strive to preserve. As dusk fell, we searched for the sturdy, comical wombat. A barrel-shaped wombat emerged, shuffling from its burrow, nature's little bulldozer. Wombats are expert diggers, creating tunnels that shelter many animals during emergencies. Their tough, cartilaginous rumps protect them from predators, and yes, they do cube-shaped poos. Watching a wombat munch grass in the fading light was pure joy. These gentle giants remind us that strength comes in all shapes and sizes. Protecting wombats means protecting the wild, quirky heart of Australia. Australia dazzles with its bird life. We met the towering emu, striding gracefully across the plains. Rainbow lorikeets flashed by, their feathers like flying jewels, chattering in the treetops. Gallas, with pink chests and grey backs, soared at sunset, a living firework display. The kookaburra's famous laugh echoed through the bush, a soundtrack to our adventure. These birds are artists of the sky and vital to the ecosystem, pollinating flowers and controlling insects. From the giant emu to tiny finches, each bird plays a role in nature's balance. Protecting their habitats is crucial for their survival. The symphony of birdsong is a daily reminder of Australia's wild beauty. Feathered friends make this land truly magical. Just when we thought we'd seen it all, Australia surprised us again. At dawn by a riverbank, we glimpsed the elusive platypus, duckbill, beaver tail, webbed feet, and one of the world's only egg-laying mammals. We met the spiny echidna, another monotreme, snuffling for ants and curling into a spiky ball when startled. Australia's reptiles amazed us too. A frilled-neck lizard flashed its colourful frill, and a blue-tongued lizard showed off its bright tongue to scare predators. Wildlife is everywhere, even in backyards if you look closely. Wallabies, insects, and spiders all play their part in this delicate web of life. Every creature has its own story and way of surviving in this ancient land. Australia's biodiversity is precious and unique. Each animal, big or small, is vital to the ecosystem. Our adventure was a constant reminder of nature's endless wonder. Every animal we met left a mark on my heart. Kangaroos embody freedom. Koalas teach us peace and the importance of rest. Their dependence on their habitats reminds us how connected all life is. Wombats and platypuses show us that nature is clever, quirky, and full of surprises. These animals celebrate diversity and the beauty of being unique. They are part of our global family, relying on us to protect their world. Looking into their eyes, you see a life that matters. They fill our world with wonder and joy. That's why they're so special and why we must protect them. Seeing these animals in the wild inspired a sense of responsibility. Being a wildlife warrior means standing up for those who can't speak for themselves. Every animal depends on a healthy environment, so what can we do? Learn, share, and inspire others to care about wildlife. Simple actions, reducing waste, protecting waterways, respecting nature, make a big difference. Planting native trees and supporting conservation efforts helps wildlife thrive. My dad always said, "We protect what we love." Our trip reaffirmed that in my heart. We all share the responsibility to be guardians of this planet. Let's ensure these magnificent animals are here for generations to come. As our adventure ended, we carried home more than photos. We carried the Aussie spirit. The memory of kangaroos, koalas, and kookaburras will stay with us forever. This journey connected us deeply to the natural world and inspired us to protect it. We promise to share these stories and inspire others to care. The future of wildlife depends on all of us. Our passion, our voices, our actions. Explore nature wherever you are. Open your eyes and heart to its wonders. Teach kindness and respect for every creature. Let's be a generation that heals and protects our planet. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay wild.